Okay guys, today I'm at my mom's. I found a better way to make decoys out of wood here. This is for starlings. I made 3 for crows and I think 6 for pigeons. And yeah, I'll walk you through the process of making this. First thing, you just need a piece of wood that you can trace it on. Doesn't matter how big it is. You can make the decoys as big as you want, but I found this for starlings works good. And so you just trace around. Doesn't have to be perfect. Pencil isn't working. But just trace around. Should look something sort of like that, I guess. Now I'm just gonna go cut it. Okay, so I cut it to how I want. Beat is a little bit pointy right now, but I can use a sander and sand it down. Okay, so I sanded it a little bit more, made it look a bit smoother. So now I'm going to take it over to the belt sander. This is what it looks like now, with the beak all pointed and everything sanded down. So now all we need to do is drill the hole in the bottom for the dowel to go in, like that one, so that it will sit upright without falling over really easy. So I'm just going to see how this sits on the ground, or on the table, and then drill the hole where I think it would be good. So probably here. Right. Now it should look something like that. I know it's not center, but I don't think that really matters. So what I use for the peg to hold up, any kind of dowel, I have a few different ones. These ones are the same, I think, yep. But I think I'm going to use this one because it's sort of loose and it might spin in the wind a little bit, like that. So I'm just going to cut this off so that it would just stick in the ground like a few inches, so that it just gives it enough stability. But yeah, that's pretty much the whole process. For the last step, all it is painting it like this one, just yellow beak, rest of the body black. The hole doesn't really matter because they won't see that, because the dowel will be in it, in the ground like this, so you won't really see it. Which I'm using this piece, so it will be stuck in the ground like that. And yeah, that's the whole process of how I make decoys. But you can make them bigger or smaller. I made a few crow ones. Oh yeah, and for the flying ones, all I did was pre-drill a hole in the top of any of them, like probably mid-back, just pre-drill a hole, set a screw in so that it's just to the edge of the threads, like that. And then I can put wire around it, and then I just cut out the wings how I want. I'll show you in a second whenever I go out to them. You can cut the wings however you want and stick them on the pieces of wire, like out sideways, and it looks like they're flying. There's the pro decoy that I made. See how the wire just wraps around the nail, and then the wing just slides on like that. And then these will spin in the wind, back and forth, up and down. And yeah, that's how I made all my decoys. I'm going to show you how I paint them. With each decoy, like each species, it depends what color you want to make it. Like if it's pigeons, I use a lot of gray and black, and for crows it's obviously all black. But then starlings, you could put a little bit of different color, like shine to it, because on starlings they have a little bit of purple and green shine on their neck, but I don't really need to go into that much detail. That was the process of painting my starling decoys, but I make, as I said, all those, and just every time paint them different. Easy to take apart and put back together, like this, and then put that with the wing, down, curl, and more down. That one's wet. yet. Wings. Curl. Yeah, here's the winged one. You just pull those apart like that. Just turn the wire whichever way. Yeah. That's gonna do it for today's video, guys. I'll catch you on the next one.